guys, welcome back to another episode. This week on Saturday, by the way, what's that shiner? No. But anyways, we have a seminar, judo seminar coming up on Saturday. I'm Amelia Kunt. Please try to come to that. Again, it is free. Make sure to bring your gi. Didn't mean for that to rhyme. And then on August 9th, we're going to have the grappling tournament. So we're going to go to Paul and talk about some of the kids' preparation for that. Paul has a great kids program, and I really just want to kind of spotlight him real quick in our little vlog about how he's kind of preparing some of the kids and his mindset as far as coaching. So we'll go to that now. We're going to get up and close and personal here with Paul. So you've kind of taken over the kids' classes now. They've been booming. What's your thoughts of the kids group?
It's a super fun group of kids. I really appreciate like the fun that they have and also how hard they work while they're having fun. That's been pretty fun to see. I figured out that as long as you keep them busy, usually they're staying out of trouble.
Yeah, it's you've got some absolute like really good competitors in there now. Mm-hmm. I think that's like Lachlan's been competing a lot. Graham is starting to compete now, and then Finn does really well competition-wise. Yeah. And so it's been interesting to have those guys really kind of start to lead the group from there as well. So
yeah, no, it's been really fun to watch their progression and just see how they problem solve and pick up stuff that I didn't teach them that they just learned from going live. Basically, it's pretty impressive.
So you've kind of switched a lot to lately the ecological side's been really important in the jiu-jitsu side of things, and so I know that you switched a lot to that. What's your advantages, I think, for the kids?
I think why it's worked pretty well for the kids is the kids have very specific goals that they're trying to achieve, basically, whether it'd be like if we're doing like a passing round, your goal is to get past the legs, get chest to chest, or to some sort of pinning position. I think it just breaks it down so that you have very clear, achievable goals, and so they don't get sidetracked along the way. I think that's been a big part of why it's worked.
Yeah. And as far as you got August 9th, you got the submission challenge coming up. I think we have more kids in there right now than we do adults. Mm-hmm. And so your thoughts on that? It's for me, it's a funky rule set of like, okay, it seems like most of our kids matches go to overtime, and then you're really having to spend a lot of time with the overtime rounds. So thoughts on that?
Yeah, that is kind of one of the downsides of that rule set, but I do feel that like a lot of with what we've been focusing on, I do think that the kids are getting better and better at finding submissions. Not only are they positionally dominant, and honestly their stand-up's looking really good, and their scrambles and all that stuff, but I do feel that they're getting better at securing positions and looking for submissions, so hopefully we'll see a decrease on that front. But just in case, we are also working those overtime rounds quite a bit.
Yeah, it's interesting to me. Like I feel like anytime jiu-jitsu comes up with a different rule set, they're immediately like people try to figure out how to gamify it, and then when they try to gamify it, it creates right back to the beginning things of like, well, man, we're still not getting the submissions that we want because people started to gamify a lot of these kind of situations. So yeah, interesting. But so your thoughts with the kids program going forward?
I'd like to become more and more intentional as it pertains to preparing for different tournaments, and also looking for more opportunities regionally for the kids to compete in, and then just still growing and learning, how to coach, and as a coach, I guess, in regards to like what the most effective methods are for teaching and for the kids to still have fun and all that stuff. So that's kind of where my mindset is at right now on that front, and then also just trying to come up with some sort of like meta structure as to how I want people to progress from beginners to like non-white belts, basically, and see where where to take them after they've mastered, learned the fundamentals decently well.
Yeah, be careful. That's a really slow part. Might end up losing your mind like Van Gogh in the day, going through that stuff. So I know I personally have. So and then I've been really impressed with the way that a lot of our adults have really stepped up. A lot of times you have maybe you have 35 kids in class, but you also have 5 or 6 coaches that have really helped out. You have Cheyenne there, that's a lot. Rob's there a lot. Curtis is there all the time. Dan's starting to come in quite a bit. He's got Worlds coming up. Ella's coming in. Andreas is coming in.
Yep. Emily's been helping quite a bit.
Emily's been helping a little bit. Yeah, it's awesome because it's like, I feel like anytime with kids program you get more than 4 or 5 kids per adult, I feel like it's a struggle. And
yeah, it's tricky for sure. But yeah, no, I definitely couldn't do it without their help. So I'm super appreciative for them being willing to take their time and help make sure the kids stay safe and stay on task.
Yep. So awesome. Well, thank you. I'm sure we'll maybe try to catch some footage and keep moving forward with the kids. So that's his thoughts. Like, I'm so glad that he's a great kids coach. We were almost thinking about getting rid of the kids program, and Paul, because I am very much an 80s dad where I'm like, no, do they, and he's such a better coach to the kids, I think, just because he has such a better temperament for that. Sometimes, like, I want to run the kids program like an adult program, and I realize that's tough. So it was cool to see him step up and continue that program, and it's really grown, and now he has a bunch of kids. I mean, there's probably in each class 30 to 40 kids in that class. The nice part about it is we have a bunch of great helpers. We have Curtis, we have Andreas, we have Cheyenne, we have Evelyn that helps out a lot, we have Emily that helps out a lot, we have Rob that helps out a lot, and Christopher, and I know that a bunch more in there that I'm probably forgetting. Ella's in there too. Next after that, we went to one of our sponsors. So we went to Tata's and talked a little bit about that.
All right, guys, we're here in Brandon, South Dakota at one of the sponsors that we have. Beautiful Tata's trading cards. If you're not familiar with that name, I believe that is the nickname of Dakota. So we're gonna check it out, see if we can find some Charizard. You want any special Charizard, or are you going for football cards? Or are you going for you got chocolate on your face? Pokemon? Not gonna go for football? I thought you'd go for football.
All right, show me around this place.
All right, so we got some Pokemon, we got Disney, we got Magic, we got a lot of sports, we got more expensive cards in here in the cases. We have really expensive cards in this case. Let's see, here's a 1 of 1, $1,500. Here's another 1 of 1. Man, Michael Penix auto. We just got a bunch of sports stuff. We're doing trade night next Saturday. These are gonna be in our hot pack. That's a $900 card. This is a $500 card. It's $100 a spot. It's pretty cool. We had a kid, he's like 8 or 9. He hit a $1,300 card last time.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's big money for, 8 and 9-year-old.
Yeah. Man, I'd have no $800 card.
Why not?
I don't know, I was trying. I had a lot of cards, but I didn't have nothing like that.
Curtis' nephew came in earlier. He hit it's a $160 card on his birthday.
Oh, man.
Showed up with whatnot setup. All right, let's see. Hold up. Let's see how clean it is back here. All right, not too bad.
What is this whatnot setup?
So this is
behind the scenes stuff.
Yep, behind the scenes stuff. So this is our streaming station. We got our cameras, we got our mics, everything's off right now. So we're streaming here. We got our gaming PC down there. We got our laptop. So we go live from here. So you could buy boxes. This is roughly a $300 box. We open it live for you guys right in front of the camera. This is roughly $250. This is roughly $200. And we just open it live for you guys. Get everything right there and then. Some nice cards, some beautiful hits.
Where can they go to watch the live stream?
Whatnot. Tata's Trading Card Co. on Whatnot.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, guys, so that is Johnny at Tata's. Make sure he is one of the great sponsors. He trains here. His daughter trains here from time to time as well. So get out and support him if you can. We opened up a bunch of the Don Russ UFC cards as well, so that was kind of fun to go through some of those. We do have a Robbie Lawler one in there, and I'm guessing he'll be here for the LFA event here in a couple weeks. Maybe we can get him to sign it. And I don't know, try to give that away through Tata's maybe. So on Saturday, they're going to have a trade show. or a trade night and also game night on Saturday. So see if you can go to that. I know that they do some crazy stuff with that. I think they said that in the video that the kid pulled out like a $1,300 card last time, or maybe an $800 card. I can't remember. But man, crazy times. And then also on Saturday night, we will be at the Breaking Burrito food truck to help out there a little bit. He's one of the other sponsors. So if you want to come to that, you certainly can as well. That'll be this Saturday at Hot Summer Nights. I want to call it. I think they changed the name sometimes, but Saturday night, 5 o'clock at there. So grab yourself a burrito from Breaking Burrito, then head over to the game night at Tata's. That'll be your Saturday night. Make it happen. Okay, and then to wrap things up, August 15th, we have LFA here in town. Now, the great thing is we have the first 3 fights. So we have most likely anyone's going to be the first fight. Second fight's going to be Gifty. Third fight's going to be Brett. Busy, busy, busy. Make sure that you come to that early. Okay, the fights will start probably anywhere from 5 to 5:30. Okay, so make sure once you get off work, boom, you're going right there if you can. Okay, because those are going to be the first 3 fights. Okay, and then it's been added now. Devin Clark is coming back to LFA. I think the crowd is going to go absolutely crazy for that. I think it's going to be nuts. I think he will help sell a ton of tickets for that place, because the last time he was there, he won the RFA title. Even before it was LFA, he won the RFA title. Then he got signed to the UFC, boom, 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 boom. Had a big, long career in the UFC. Now he's coming back to LFA event at heavyweight, which I think is awesome, because I think he is going to be a phenomenal fighter at heavyweight. I've been telling him for a long time that I feel like he fights better at heavyweight. There's like when him and I are rolling around at 205 pounds, I feel like I can still move him around with my old athletic self, right? But at heavyweight, forget it. Like, I can't move the man. Okay, so I'm really excited for that fight. I think it's going to be awesome. It's good to have him back in here training every once in a while. So super appreciative of that. So that's good news. On top of that, we also in August have one of our former members that trained at the gym, Damon Wilson. He's going to be on the Contender Series, so hopefully he wins that fight, gets signed into the UFC, blah, 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 blah. Things go great for him. He's actually now down in, he kind of splits time, I think, between California and I want to say Michigan. I know he trains at the Alliance quite a bit down there in California, and then sometimes he goes back because I think I should say not Michigan, Illinois. I think he's originally from Illinois. And then last but not least, Cheyenne Bowers finally has a bout. We're super excited about that. I think it's September 12th, probably going to be wrong on the date. But that's going to be up in Minneapolis at the Mystic Lake Casino. Love having her at the Mystic Lake Casino. The place goes crazy. We have a bunch of fans that support that. So super excited for that. Yeah, crazy couple of weeks coming up. Okay, so we're going to try to film as much content as we can as we build up through that. Make sure that you guys are following us on Instagram and Facebook, because we add a bunch more stuff on there that's not necessarily on the weekly vlog. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this kind of like inside content, and just allows you to get to know the gym a little bit better, because I love these guys and I want you guys to appreciate how good I got it. Talk to you later.